everyone, and welcome to the Diva. Before we get started, I wanted to quickly mention that there's a giveaway running on my channel right now for the new vegan hair care collections from Andalou Naturals, the Marula Oil Silky Smooth collection and the Color Care collection. That's part of the 1000 Roses line. So if you haven't entered on if you haven't seen that video and entered yet, I will link it below. Also, Andalou Naturals is running a giveaway on their Facebook page, and they're giving away 25 sets of the new products. So I will also link where you can enter their giveaway on their Facebook page. Here it is, my DIY hair oil that I have been working on for the last several weeks. I decided to, I have been looking all over the internet for a scalp and hair oil that did not cost $70 an ounce, which a very popular one does. So after trying fruitlessly to find something that that I thought was suitable for my needs, I decided to just DIY it and see if I could actually hack that $70 an ounce hair oil. Well, I couldn't. Not completely, because a lot of the ingredients that they use, they actually grow on their own organic farm, and they distill the stuff themselves so that it's high quality. But they are a company from India, and Ayurveda is an ancient 1,000-year-old practice of medicine that is done in that country. And so once I started reading more and doing a little research into Ayurveda, I found hair oils, or ingredients rather, that mimicked that $70 an ounce hair oil. And so I decided to put them together, and now I'm going to show you exactly what I included. First ingredient is going to be grapeseed oil. Here it is. And you can see that it's light in color and is thinner. It's quite thin for an oil, and it's a cooking oil. You can, it has a very high smoke point, so it's great for frying. It's also great for just pouring on salads, mixing with, like acid, like vinegars or lemon juice. But the reason that I'm including it in the hair oil is because, and before I even start reading these things, I want you to know that a lot of the claims are not medically backed, but they're more knowledge that has been handed down through generations, and in some cases thousands and thousands of years of use. And you figure that if something's been used for 1,000 years, then it probably works. It probably does what it's supposed to do. So grapeseed oil has vitamin E and C and linoleic acid. It's believed to block the hair loss hormone DHT, as well as cortisol, which is your stress hormone. It also moisturizes dry hair. So it's going to form the base of the recipe, of the hair oil recipe. Next ingredient is amla oil. Amla is the Indian gooseberry. It's loaded with vitamin C. It reduces hair loss and stimulates hair growth by preventing free radical damage. It removes dead cells and debris from around the hair follicle, and it's believed to restore your natural hair color. It's also got a lot of essential fatty acids in it to condition the hair. Next is going to be hibiscus oil, which has vitamin A and C and alpha hydroxy acids. It balances the pH of the scalp, and it's anti-inflammatory and has astringent properties. It prevents hair loss and premature graying. The flower itself has been infused in oil for generations in the Indian culture. In fact, if you go to YouTube, you can find lots of videos on how to make the hibiscus oil using coconut oil. I used grapeseed oil because the first time that I did it, I should say that I used hibiscus tea, and then shortly thereafter our own hibiscus plant, was a bush or a tree or hibiscus shrub, came into bloom. So I went and got a couple of fresh blossoms and used those in the grapeseed oil. And so the second batch I used the fresh instead of the tea, figuring that it would just be better. So yeah, so basically I just heated up the oil on the stove and put the flowers in it, and then cut the oil off and, you know, stirred them up, let them stay in there until the oil cooled, and then boom, you've got hibiscus hair oil. Next ingredient is going to be moringa oil, and with 1,700 antioxidants, it moisturizes the scalp and strengthens the hair by nourishing the hair follicle. It has oleic acid, vitamin E, C, and B, and collagen. It almost never goes rancid, and it can moisturize the scalp as well as the hair. And moringa is a tree that grows in various and sundry parts of the world. Jojoba oil is the next ingredient, and you all know, I'm sure, familiar with jojoba oil. It's in there because it removes excess sebum buildup and in the hair follicle, and moisturizes the hair and the hair follicle itself. Finally, we come to the essential oils, and I used grapefruit essential oil, which cleanses the scalp by stripping the gunk out of the hair follicle, especially if your hair follicles are clogged. It can really get in there and clean those out. It also boosts circulation and detoxifies the scalp. And then the other essential oil that I put in here is lemon essential oil. And the reason for that is that it's loaded with vitamin C, it's an astringent, and it smells really nice, very refreshing. And the grapefruit also smells really, really lovely. So the overall treatment of the hair oil is to cleanse and nourish the scalp, to detoxify the scalp, especially around the hair follicle, and then finally to protect the hair. So let me just show you, before I give you the recipe, I want to show you that there's the oil itself. Let's do that. So you can see it's very light in color and very lightweight. It's not a thick, you can see there, it's not a thick oil at all, and it absorbs really, really quickly. There, so I hope you can see that. So, and how I use this is before I get to that, so let me give you the recipe. And it's 2 teaspoons, and this makes 1 ounce of oil. So it's 2 teaspoons of the grapeseed oil, 2 teaspoons of the amla, 1 teaspoon of moringa, and 1 teaspoon of jojoba. And then for the essential oils, I put in a maximum of 15 drops of total essential oils. And that will give you a 2.5% dilution in your carrier oil. So I use 6 to 7 drops of grapefruit oil and 4 to 5 drops of lemon oil. Mix it all together, and I use it after I wash my hair, and I've been using it for about a week. After I wash my hair, I kind of part, especially in the areas that are thin, which would be here on either side. There's a little wannabe bald spot right back here, trying to be thin area back here. So I concentrate by really massaging it into the scalp, and it doesn't make my hair greasy at all. It absorbs right in. And then I go ahead and, you know, finish my hair however I'm going to finish it. I also have been every few days or so massaging a little extra around the hairline to give that, you know, a little bit more moisture as well. So I've been using it for about a week, as I said, and I'm going to check back in with you guys in 3 months and let you know how it's been working, because the secret to using this oil, according to Ayurveda, is you must have patience and you must be consistent. So there you have it. My DIY hair oil. Please, I'll write the, where I got all the ingredients. I'll put that in the description bar below, along with the recipe itself. And give it a try if you've been looking for something to address similar issues that I have been. This might work for you. And you can also use this, a few drops in the ends of your hair will also nourish your hair as well. All right, everybody, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it 2 thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't so you won't miss my next video. everyone take care, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.